PG Crypto, where I show you how to make some gains in the short term. Obviously, these videos do have relevance, so please keep an eye on the channel. Subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, leave any comment below. I'd like to hear some feedback if there is. So let's get right into this. So right now I've got the BTC USD Bitcoin US dollar charts on the 30-minute candle. Right now we saw some price action overnight, but Bitcoin's forming a nice little formation here for us to take advantage of. Whether it up or down, again, just keep an eye on the chart to make some gains. For now, let's have a look at this formation. While I do so, please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This stream or this channel is merely informational. My strategy is purely my strategy. I'm sharing it with the world so that we can actually share in this movement, this revolution that we're experiencing right now. Cool. So if we have a look at the Bitcoin chart right now, 30-minute, again, this is short-term period, so the relevance of this will have a shelf life. Let's see. Cool. Let's just draw a couple of lines here just to show that this is the formation and this is the area that we want to be concentrating on. Alright, that's the first one. Second one, let's put it up here. Yeah, right here, that should be good. Cool. That's looking quite tasty. Alright, now, happy with that. Formation, decent. I mean, it's not the best bull flag that I've seen, but it's there, it's rudimentary, it's there. Anyways, let's have a look. So if we're looking to capitalize on this, see what sort of price targets we're looking at. Again, guys, this is just my strategy. I like to play with the lines a bit, you know, the lengths. It doesn't need to be exact for me. I just need some sort of indication as to where the price is going to go, and then you'd obviously limit in and limit out with your orders. You'd never exactly use these price targets. It's a rough estimation. So for me, if I were to see the Bitcoin price breakout, again, confirm the breakout, if it does break out, I would see myself looking for a target of around $50,000. I wouldn't go 50,455 on the dot, but I would go around $50,000. Similarly, for the breakdown, you could see a value of roughly 44,000 US dollars. So up or down, gains can be had. Keep an eye on the chart, guys. Keep an eye on the chart. Cool. Let's see, what else do we have for you? Ethereum doing something very strange as we're also coiling up for a nice little move. Bitcoin, again, guys, keep an eye on the chart. It is definitely going to be doing something. Right. Let's see, Ethereum, not real formations here. Remember, the trend is your friend, guys. So we're seeing a low, downward trajectory here. Obviously, as is the case in every bull and bear market, what goes up must come down, and vice versa. So for this, I wouldn't do much for Ethereum. I'd just sit and wait and see what happens, especially on the short term. Longer term, you can make a little bit more of an educated guess. Remember, the longer the time frames of your chart, the more information you have. Again, just a shout out to TradingView for this lovely setup. I'm really enjoying the graphs. Thank you. For user information and extra insights, I would suggest you all have a look at the YouTube channels that has been linked on my channel. Great fundamental and technical analysis that one can see there. I've certainly learned a lot, so I'd like to just spread the wealth of it. Right, let's have a look at Litecoin. I've been seeing some interesting movements here in Litecoin. I just want to zoom out to a longer time frame. I think that'll give us a more clearer picture. Yeah, it's following a similar trajectory as Ethereum in this instance, where they're going down. It's showing quite a bearish sign. Lower lows, higher lows, quite a bearish sign. Quite a bearish sign for me indeed. Litecoin not doing anything interesting for me just yet, but what I did want to touch on, the mooner of the day, the graph. Interesting concept. Some fundamentals on the concept can be found on cryptocurrency charts on Google, and also use these YouTubers that you have at your disposal. They've done all the research for you, so you don't need to do any digging. Just, of course, little word of advice: don't just follow one person and believe them blindly. Just broaden your knowledge, peeps. Broaden your knowledge. Have some fun with the stuff that you have at your disposal. Use the information, please. Use it wisely, more importantly. So the graph. Oh, having a fantastic little run here. Mooning. Get on board, chaps, get on board. Ooh, my last little coin that I want to show you, not exactly little anymore, Maker, making some waves. On the 4-hour chart, you'll see something very interesting on Maker. It's actually starting to coil up to do something big, I think, either up or down again. Doesn't matter. For us, we can make gains up or down. It's literally just your timing and your entry point, and then a strategy that you stick to. This is very important. I cannot stress this enough. A strategy that you stick to. The moment you start changing your strategies, the moment you start moving from one coin to another just to chase a loss, that's when you start getting wrecked. That's when you start losing the money that you really want and you really need at the end of the day. Remember, some of us aren't Fortune 500 company owners. Some of us aren't billionaires, millionaires that made their money in the previous bull run. Some of us are starting out. I've been in the game for roughly 3 years, in and out, trading here and there. Right now, my strategy is dollar cost averaging in and out, and then at the end of the day, I would have a nice little piggy bank of a nice little moon bag, as the kids like to call it these days. Cool. Looking at Maker. Now, Maker, again, fundamentals. Have a look. Do some research on your own. See if you like the coin. See if you like what they're doing. Myself, I do. Especially now with the DeFi space, it's starting to skyrocket. Maker is going to be one of the big coins in the financial sector. The DeFi space does blow. Cool. So let's have a look. Maker coiling for a big move. We do see that it had a sharp climb in price, all the way to the $3,000 mark, roughly, give or take. So yeah, Maker's making some moves. Excuse the pun. Cool. So let's see where and what we can expect from Maker. We can see that they tested this line over here a couple of times over the past few days. Maker trying to stay above, succeeding, I might add. Excuse me. So if Maker does in fact choose to break, it does seem like it's in a consolidation phase now, so we could essentially see a slightly longer sideways movement, for lack of a better word, and then maybe a breakout. We have to be prepared for any eventuality, essentially. We can never ever truly time the top or the bottom, or where the price is going to go. We can literally only make information available to us, and how we dissect information and apply it. That's exactly how we're supposed to be working and making money in this market. So if we be conservative here with Maker, let's take the very top. Let's take halfway through, move it down to the bottom here. Sorry about that. Let's just close that ad. And we can move the line to show us more or less where we could make a target. $3,500. That's not a bad gain. That's roughly not really great with percentages, but yeah, it's a decent percentage gain. We can actually measure it. Let's measure it for you guys. So if we're taking a loss, be roughly a 43% drop in price, which we can essentially gain as well. I mean, up or down gains can be had again. Let's have a look at the top, if this is in fact what's going to play out. If not, we'll probably just see a bit more sideways movement and then a possible breakout, but we will have to look at the shorter term candles in order to make an assessment on that. but you see the topward gain, so this get it to be the same, 43%. Why is this doing this? Don't do this to me now. Okay, anyways guys, making some moves. Alright, just to wrap up, let's have a look on BTC USD and see what this price action is doing on the 4-hour chart before we do go ahead and wrap up. Please guys, again, like, subscribe, get this channel rolling, let's get this going. Here for you. Right guys, have a great day, enjoy, peace out.